up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Drake, I don't know what to tell you. This boy don't know whether he's coming or going. Drake has just undermined his whole case with UMG, and he did it all because he thinks he got one little certified bop. If you guys don't know, Drake released a new song, and I'll be honest with you, it was okay. He took Kendrick's advice. We like Drake's with the melodies. We don't like Drake when he acts tough. Now, let me just say this. Drake, it's a little bit of hit, but this is how you know what's going on. He literally is losing ground in that UMG lawsuit so much, and he keeps releasing false information. What happened? He released all this false information that he settled with iHeartRadio. It got so bad, iHeartRadio came out and said, boy, what are you talking about? We ain't settled nothing. We showed you proof that we did not have any conversations about you, UMG, not like us, and you released us from the lawsuit like you should have done before we sued you for bringing a frivolous lawsuit. That was the rumor going around. However, people weren't really listening. So UMG, people weren't really listening. So iHeartRadio released their own statement to let us know their name is Bennett, they ain't in it, and Drake needs to stop lying on their name. The Rolling Stone said Drake has reached a private settlement with iHeartRadio after he sued the radio company amid his ongoing claims that his record label UMG made covert payments to promote airplay with Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Listen, again, when I heard that word settlement, I said, Drake, I know you lying. A settlement can be an agreement to be like, get out of here, little boy. And you be like, yes, sir. And you moving along. Anyway, right? Nancy Dillon said, in exchange for documents, that's one of the biggest writers for Rolling Stone, said in exchange for documents that show iHeart did nothing wrong, Drake agreed to drop his petition. No payments were made by either of us. A source at iHeart Media says it. Again, it makes sense that iHeart would have this statement read on their biggest platform, which is also the Breakfast Club. So it's not a coincidence they got this statement from iHeart when the entity is theirs. The Breakfast Club also wrote it. So what does that mean, right? Well, for one, I know you saw the Oscars where they were like making fun of Drake. People are going to be making fun of Drake for the next 20 years. Drake is certifiably a joke, but I didn't see the Oscars actually coming, right? However, right, I will say this. Drake is back to feeling himself now that he managed to make what appears to be a slight hit. He canceled his remaining shows in Australia and dipped, which goes to prove he was just there to hide for his mental health and ego. I guess between the Grammys and the Super Bowl, Drake knew it was a wrap. He knew he needed to be far away from North America. Toronto was even too close. And now that he's gotten it's okay, it's safe to come out, he even showed his face at a basketball game. Now listen, there's always going to be Drake that has his fans. I mean, for God's sakes. Like Jack the Ripper would have fans in social media. I see the little Drake fan pages talking about, oh my God, his tour sold out. He didn't have a tour. He had 9 shows in Australia because he didn't want to look like a loser. Kendrick literally said, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. He now has named Kendrick in his Not Like Us lawsuit, and UMG is sitting there just rolling their eyes. But let me just say this, right? UMG is evil. They do exploit artists. But the fact that Drake is still trying to paint himself as a freedom fighter when he was their cash cow, he was the reason they suppressed other artists, killed people's careers. The fact that Drake can still not accept that Kendrick had a certified bop, I don't care how much plays they do on UMG, you couldn't have anticipated the whole Super Bowl talking about some certified PDF file. Again, Drake is whatever. People are saying that Drake is going to pay for that little stunt he did. If you guys don't know, Drake is still trying to collect evidence for UMG, and Drake is the biggest stunt queen. There was a video that circulated a few weeks back of Drake at his penthouse in Australia, and he had to throw a shoe at a drone playing Not Like Us. They are saying that he is going to use that to show the invasion of space and mental anguish he's been in for They're Not Like Us. Now, when I heard that, I said, I know a stunt queen when I see one. Drake, when nobody's sending their drone up to play Not Like Us. Not only that, when you threw that shoe, it could have hit somebody on the ground floor and really, really killed somebody. Second of all, the fact that he is still trying to create ways for the way he was hurt by Not Like Us. But again, this is how Drake killed his whole case. Because you can't say that UMG was suppressing you. You can't say that UMG did anything to you. You can't say UMG was the boogeyman when I believe your song entered at 8 on the charts. On top of that, and this is the real thing, this is a real tea, let's see how long it stays on the charts. Because the fact that Drake is acting like he knows every move that they did for Kendrick, I feel like it's his Scorpio guilt. You know the dirty tricks they played for you, and you just assume they played that with Kendrick because in your mind, there's no way that Not Like Us could become a certified bop that literally defied a generation. In Drake's mind, there ain't no way that could actually handle that. Again, right? Between Drake, even after that settlement, and Drake was trying to act like he got, remember how when iHeart and Drake first settled, and I was like, I don't think it was a settlement like that. I think he just agreed to go away. And Drake did all this fake media posting. The OVO docket said Drake with a message on his Finsta account following the news that he and iHeartMedia have reached a mutually favorable resolution, right? And he literally put rate my lawyer 1 through 99 with a bunch of heart eyes and I'll see you. And meanwhile, his lawyer didn't do anything except make sure Drake didn't get sued for pulling people into frivolous lawsuits. Y'all, listen, Drake's attorneys also is citing Kendrick Lamar's performance on Not Like Us at the Super Bowl and a new response to UMG's request to delay the rapper's defamation suit. They said delaying discovery would unfairly prejudice plaintiff who is continuing to suffer the consequences of UMG's defamatory comments. What are you suffering? You debuted at number 8, which wouldn't it be funny if UMG actually bought those spins for Drake so he could appear at number 8 and it would look like his career wasn't ever hurt? I'm just saying when it comes to stuff like that, we have to start thinking about it. We honestly have to start thinking that way. Anyway, y'all, what y'all think? First of all, let me know in the comments. What do you think of Drake's new bop? I know he stopped wearing his little man weave unit. Thank God. He probably got his lace fronts drying in the closet or something. Or he's trying to get them fitted and resized for Adonis. I don't know. What do you think? Honestly, I think Drake's new song is a bop. A bop enough for me to start bumping his music again or go see him in concert? No. But I'll be real with you. I bumped his music a little bit. He was like, if you were a 2010 it girl, if you were a 2015, yeah, okay, fine. That he defined a whole generation from time, from 2000 to 2020. He was the sound. But I never went to any of Drake's concerts, right? So what do you actually think about this? Because at the end of the day, like Kendrick said, you can't fake influence. Do y'all think that this is going to be Drake's way back? Do you think he's going to find a way back? I don't know. I just know that, Kendrick's still up $1 billion. Drake is still trying to salvage. And all you got to do is just take the L. But I'll tell you one thing. I think Drake is a victim of his Scorpio ways. I think he's Scorpio too hard. And because of that, I think he's Scorpio too hard. And I think because of that, he painted himself in a corner. You can't walk this back from UMG. You posted a picture of Nicole. What's her name? You posted a picture of Elliot Grange's Nicole. What's her name? Sophia Richie. You posted a picture of his daughter-in-law. You also posted a picture from Melissa Ford, and Melissa Ford took the bait. I hope Drake don't get Melissa Ford dropped because we all know he ain't going to hire her over at OVO. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. Say OVO. Okay, I'll stop. Bye.